Hey guys, how's it going? I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction, watch the 4th episode of Sword Art Online, Alicization.
So, looking at the prior episode's comments.
Which is something that we forgot to do last episode.
Yeah, totally. Sorry, guys. Anyway.
2 weeks and Awesome Place will do that to you.
Yeah. And I'm actually kind of surprised the big consensus in this thread is kind of welcoming us back from our adventures abroad. Yeah, anyway.
So let's see. The one that I wanted to read, it's from Y2N610. Welcome back, guys. Did Rizzo stay in the rain too long? Getting wet in Japan is dangerous. Funny you say that, because when my voice first started getting messed up, it was before I actually got bronchitis. The very first night we were in Japan, it rained like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we caught like the tail end of the big typhoon that kind of passed. So, it came down.
Yeah, it was, I mean, it was some of the hardest rain that I ever seen in my life. So, yes, I technically did get wet in Japan.
There you go. You poor, poor soul. Now you need a cute kohai to come feed you rice porridge. It tastes like shit. I've had rice porridge. It does not taste good.
Yeah, actually, yeah, rice porridge is not very tasty.
It's supposed to be really good for you, though. But
anyway.
But yeah, I fear I may have spoken too soon about the nice welcome back. Brick Brewer says, "Yay, they're back and they watched SAO. Go back to Japan!" Okay.
Right.
No!
Later, bitch! Just playing. Sort of.
Well, as Punk said, well, you guys are making a video about your trip to Japan. For some reason, those videos are more engaging than your reaction videos.
Watching dog shit decompose is more engaging than anime reaction, Punk. You know this.
Well,
But will there be a video about your Japan trip?
Damn right there will be.
several. At least 12.
Okay, to elaborate and humble brag about how much footage I got on this trip, I just uploaded what the footage I picked out for episode 1. Basically, our first, our travel day out there, our first night in Tokyo. It's over 2 hours worth of footage. And this is me thinking I didn't film enough over these 2 weeks. So, there's going to be plenty of video that comes out of this.
And my understanding, it's your own personal goal? Your own personal project?
Kind of a, well, Rizzo and I are sort of working on it together. Like, we'll, maybe, trade off episodes or whatever.
Okay.
Still got to divvy it out, but I am working on episodes 1 and, our first episode in Tokyo and our first episode in Kyoto.
Well, you guys are I am as interested to see your all's project as much as you guys watching at home, because I haven't seen any of your footage.
Fair enough.
So,
well, we do have that little trailer on our channel if you want a preview of it.
And it's pretty good. But on to SAO.
In the meantime, let's
SAO.
go ahead and get to it. 3,
2,
1,
let's jam.
Okay.
So, what happened last time?
They went back into the cave, into the End Mountains.
Oh yeah, chasing that Alice's sister.
Right. And then they ran into the demi-humans. Goblins, probably. I think we made a Goblin Slayer joke there, didn't we?
It would have been a very obvious target.
Wait, did I just see?
Asuna over your chest? Yes.
I feel like putting Asuna saying a one-liner right in front of that.
Yeah! I can't do it. And also, our sincerest apologies to our dear viewers.
We're still sick.
And to compound our coughing problems, we're in the middle of wildfire hell. We have the most polluted air on Earth right now around us. So, unfortunately, there's going to be coughing. Probably through our reactions for the next couple of weeks.
Probably. You know, unless the rain comes and it, you know, forces all the smoke from the air into the water supply.
Right.
Looking forward to that.
No, hey, then we'll die of cancer instead of coughing.
It's okay, I only drink coffee and dew.
Gratuitous 3D goblins. Yujo, quick. Summon a monster to fight him.
This is turning into something else entirely.
Phrasing Kirito.
It's not.
Nice.
Nice toss. Very fucking dangerous.
Almost changed his religion with that throw.
Come back! Come back! Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of. Oh! And of course, the theme of badassery from A1.
Did he just break a sword? Whoo!
Looks like he's been
Disarmed!
Ow!
Oh!
You think? Picked up a sword and put him on the ground. Ow! How that did not impale him, I have no idea.
I wonder if he's still getting that lag, or if he's
Or,
intuitively feeling that lag.
yeah, like he's subconsciously accepting that there's a cooldown between sword skills.
I wonder if there's actually one, or if it's a psychological thing.
That would be interesting. God damn it, Leroy.
How is he not cut in two?
Right. Does it have like mithril on underneath it? Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh, that's bleeding. Wait. What? Yeah, he remembers them. So he goes this whole time treating him like a stranger, and now he remembers him out of the blue. What? Yeah. No. Dodge roll, dodge roll. Ooh, that was cool.
10. Off with your head.
That's a new one. Gratuitous 3D blood. Fuck this shit, we're out!
Run away!
Also, the Nodachi. A nice nod to the first season. That.
Did the bad men touch you?
Still losing HP over there, or durability, wherever the hell. Impossible.
So you're wasting time talking about it?
That's since he's talking still free action here. No pressure. So, drain touch. So I get the feeling that along with the life force, something extra's going into Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow, really fancy way of saying your princess is in another castle.
Well, funny the shit you see when you're,
Being sliced in half tends to do that to people. He ain't dragging on the ground anymore. Please tell me this is it. Here we go.
It just took one fight.
That was a pretty big fight, to be fair.
Damn! Good.
I thought that you'd never ask.
It's more like because of the bullshit rules of this world and the technicality by which you broke those rules.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Let it go, let it go.
And so you'll become the Pirate King Hokage. Gotcha.
I thought that scar got bigger.
Gotta think of something cool.
And you failed.
I'm gonna stop.
Gotta think of something cool. And you failed. We're gonna need a montage.
Montage!
Please tell me they didn't do that into one day, did they?
No, I don't think that they did in the book.
Timber! So, if a tree falls in the wood, the whole fucking village hears it.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the whole fucking valley. That is a huge fucking tree.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Bad. I don't blame you at all. Me too. He accused him of cheating, I guess. And also, did you see all that fucking loot?
Loot!
This would make a really good opening for an RPG. Well, I get the feeling he's about to make a really unpopular choice. Ooh, drop the pasta. Oh, don't do it. Oh my God. Woohoo, more drinking.
You also had that damn infernal tree.
It might take a one-course series.
Wait, what about a one core?
Oh yeah, this is 2-core, isn't it?
No.
No, it's like 4.
This might take a year.
Good. I always needed a healer.
Yeah, this one feels far too moist. And so they leave Palatown via Route 1.
Now that we got the tutorial out of the way.
That's the prologue. No, they leave Twilight Town finally.
Yeah, they leave Twilight Town finally. How long did Twilight Town usually take? Like 3 hours?
Way too long.
A good while. I don't think 3 hours. No.
I don't know. It depends on if you missed that one little side street.
I don't know. I guess I'm also a completionist, so I made sure I did everything. I think I spent a good 3 days in Twilight Town just. Beside the point.
Entirely. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I see Mr. Spoiler has an epiphany about what's coming next.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. Tanix, that chibi is adorable. Can we get that on screen? That's... Aw.
So yeah, prologue finally over.
Right.
And now we start the adventure.
Excuse me. I don't know if the anime really did justice to how difficult that fight actually was for Kirito. Because it looked kind of easy for him for the most part.
I did like his pained expression when he got nicked in the arm.
Yeah. To me, in the anime, because I haven't read the light novel, it seemed like he went in there a little overconfident. Started carving a nice swath.
Basically being vintage Kirito.
Being vintage Kirito. Started beating on the boss, and then when the boss hit back and he felt that pain, it all that momentum just halted.
Actually, one thing I really liked in that fight scene is that, well, normally as you went to going back to the first season in Aincrad, predetermined points, at predetermined points in bosses of health, they would change attack patterns and behaviors. Here, you could actually see, the Goblin Chieftain pained, as you say in his own words, humiliated and enraged. And that changes his behavior here. A bit more subtle, a lot more organic.
Yeah.
I very much liked it.
Way more organic than your typical MMORPGs.
Well, that's because, what Kirito said it in the episode, he thought about it, but the goblins are artificial floodlights, just like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
So they're people.
Yeah.
So.
Punk, it's SAO. Sword Art Online. Alicization, Episode 4. The one where Kirito
fills in for Goblin Slayer.
Fills in for Goblin Slayer.
And actually does kind of a shit job of it.
Yeah.
Except
He's not as efficient as a guy literally named Goblin Slayer.
I mean, he did pick up a small sword.
True.
Although in that cave, that's completely.
Granted, it's been a few years since I read the novels of this, but I don't recall him cutting down a bunch of goblins on his way. If I remember right, he kind of was going to leave those to Yu-Gi-Oh! And he was trying to challenge the leader.
Well, on his way to the leader, he
one-on-one.
shoulder plows a couple and slides past others.
Well, he kind of cut down a bunch of them, too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I got a gripe here. That 3D blood. It reminds me a bit of the ending scene of Hellsing Ultimate.
Yeah. That was 3D gore that I never wanted to see again.
Yeah, it's just a big texture mismatch, I think. So,
yeah, the actual fight looked really nice, but the blood was awful.
See, I don't know, this whole episode just I don't know exactly how to put it. I'm having a
you're having like split thoughts.
There is a rant video that I am currently scripting about Kirito. And this episode, like the fight scene, he goes in there, overconfident as hell, gets hit, loses all that momentum, and he only gets it back after his buddy's been
almost killed.
Like, I love his facial expression.
Yeah, when he's over Yu-Gi-Oh's body, just looking down, it's like, this motherfucker's gonna get it.
No.
Or...
Right before that, where he actually like, oh my god, I'm going to die right here.
Oh, that pained face.
Yeah,
that was brilliant.
But I also think that nobody's actually going to bother seeing things like that, and they're only going to focus on the fact that he killed the Goblin without really trying. But that isn't actually correct.
Oh, totally comes back from having his arm wounded and all that, and just defeats him like no one's business.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's actually not correct. You are actually missing the point of the scene with Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirito in pain on the floor.
Yeah, it's highlighting a difference between this and a cardinal program.
Yeah.
No.
It is way different.
I was gonna make a joke kind of to that effect, but the scene kind of went a little too quick for it. I was gonna say, put him on the ground. Welcome to the real world, jackass. But the timing just wasn't there.
The other thing you pointed out in the episode is that Kirito seems to be automatically stopping after making a hit. Like, in his mind, like, he has to have that the cooldown after he does a sword skill.
I think going forward, what's going to happen is as he's training Yu-Gi-Oh, he's going to realize through watching Yu-Gi-Oh that there actually isn't a cooldown, and then he has to reprogram himself. Because the entire premise of him doing sword skills in general is the fact that it is entirely muscle memory. It is ingrained in him so hard that if you gave him a sword in real life,
he'll execute the sword skill.
It may not be as quick. It may not be as...
Yeah,
well, yeah, I mean, basically,
strong.
You wouldn't have the system helping you, but the system assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still mime it, at the very least.
And through doing that, he knows.
Well, that's kind of what they very shittily tried to portray in the second half of the first season, which is he ends up being able to defeat the dude in real life because he has a bunch of the muscle memory and everything.
Yeah.
Or basically through a good load of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they call it muscle memory, but it's really more like your brain's remembering the motions.
It's the interaction between the brain and the muscles.
No, normies say games aren't good for you. There's actually a plentiful amount of studies saying that games are good for you in terms of memory, in terms of retaining memory, in terms of reaction speeds, and keeping your mind sharp on reaction speeds. There is a ton.
Citation needed, but they are out there.
Yeah, they are out there. I know, But normies refuse to actually listen to reason.
They're still stuck in the 90s. Games are bad for you. Ban them.
Anyway, so the later part of the episode where they're actually chopping down the tree.
I'm really glad it didn't take one hit.
Right? Like, that would have just been like, fucking really.
I'm done.
Right.
This is...
Okay, yeah. That's too much. But still, nice to work it in, as Yu-Gi-Oh's little training montage.
Yeah. I do wonder how long it took. Because they did give a montage.
If I remember right, it was like several days.
Yeah.
Because basically each cut it was noticeably more than than you could do with the axe, but it wasn't like I sliced through a quarter of it, another quarter.
Poor tree. That was a demon spawn.
Well, they called it the demon tree.
It's pretty much sucking up all the nutrients.
Also, there's
soil
one
they use for
particular
farming, so.
thing that happened before they actually left, and they didn't show it. So I'm hoping that they show it in the next episode. If not, then they're probably going to wait for the reveal for it until after they get to the central city, which would be kind of dumb in my opinion.
But I think I said this last time. I'm interested in the other plot. Like, I like the in-game stuff, or this virtual reality stuff. But there is something going on in the real world, and Kirito is currently dying.
Well, you'll like the next episode then.
Ocean turtle. Whatever that means. Aqua turtle.
Actually, I don't know if you'll like the next episode, but because it's basically all going to be technobabble again. But
that's kind of fine with me. I mean, I'd kind of welcome a real world episode around, revolving around Asuna and, the government agencies and, the side characters trying to help Kirito for a change. So, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
That's going to be nice. It's really interesting how Kirito has simultaneously become a distressed character and a hero. Simultaneously.
Well, even though his life's in danger, Kirito gonna Kirito.
I mean, he's the main guy. You can't kill him.
Well, I mean, he basically showed up and was like, "Damsel in distress? My gamer soul is burning." I mean, that's basically what it was.
It's all right.
Well, that, and he wants to make it to the tower in Central City so that he can hopefully contact somebody on the outside.
Wrong smile to protect, though.
Still wholesome.
Remember, this is SAO Yuri. I mean, Yaoi.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There we go.
Yeah, some of those lines were getting a little for me.
I'm gonna slam in the 4 of them at once. Just saying. Take us out, Rizzo.
So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button. And if you're interested in joining Discord, look for it in the description below.
If you like our videos here on YouTube and all that gay shit, consider going to patreon.com/Otaku Saga and making a donation. Remember, your support helps keep the channel running, as well as my bad jokes. But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.